All right, the president rallying Trump voters in Georgia. We're going to dip back in literally just a minute or two. I just want to get a quick take from Newt Gingrich as the president now talking about all the election fraud, which we have laid out in our opening monologue tonight. And by the way, I stand with the House and Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley. Georgia, by all accounts, Matt Towery, Robert Cahaly, that you need 1 million, 1,000,001, 1,000,002 Republicans to show up tomorrow. This election will be won tomorrow with day of voting. That's a fact.
Oh, look, I think that when you come down to, first of all, this is a good rally. It will energize the base. There will be a lot more people voting tomorrow because the president came down and because Vice President Pence came down earlier today. I think this race clearly is winnable, and I think that the Republican organization, frankly, is capable of getting more than 1 million people to the polls tomorrow. The people I've talked with who are in the operation are very confident that the turnout's going to be enormous. And I think they have over 8,000 poll watchers, so the odds are pretty good that it's going to be an honest count. We've learned a lot of lessons from what happened in November. But I think the president tonight has been right on point, urging people to turn out and vote, pointing out why these two Senate races are so important. And I think if people listen to that and show up, it's going to be a very big day tomorrow for the Republican Party.
Nobody seemed to care about any eyewitnesses that signed affidavits. They didn't care or read about the state law in Wisconsin. They ignored the specific written language in the Pennsylvania Constitution, the two-tiered, two standards of signature verification in Georgia. Data professionals, analysts, nobody wanted to hear one word from them. No partisans or observers, although statutory language in every state says they can have it. Chain of custody broken everywhere. No curiosity at all by a single Democrat or the media in this country. That, to me, is beyond a scandal.
Well, look, I think what you have is pretty clear. The big media and the big internet companies decided well over a year ago that they would do anything to defeat Donald Trump, that they were going to pay no attention to anything which would help Trump, and they'd pay no attention to anything which would hurt Biden. It's the most corrupt, scandalous campaign, I think, certainly in modern American history, and maybe in all of American history. And the fix has been in ever since. It doesn't matter what you bring them. If it hurts Biden, they won't publish it. If it helps Trump, they won't publish it. And it's really an attack on the very integrity of the American system. I think it's. And by the way, I thought that Senator Ron Johnson did a great job of taking on Chuck Todd on that very point and pointing out that it is the media which, in the end, has been responsible for corrupting the entire system.
Yeah, Chuck Todd, a Russia hoax conspiracy theorist and truther himself. Like, we need a lecture from him. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I know you got up early in Rome tonight. Back to the president in Georgia tonight.